Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a video where I recreate one of my old photos. For those who are new to my channel, I'm a photographer and most of my shots have little miniature figures in them, and I've been doing these shots for quite a few years now, about maybe 3.5 years now. So I found one of the ones I did about 1.5 years ago or so, and I really think I can improve it. I think I've gotten better, I've gotten new and better equipment, and I've learned a few tricks here and there since then, so I'm going to apply all that to improve this photo. So the photo I'm going to recreate today is this one. It is one of my favorite shots. It has a little ice cream guy giving a kid an ice cream cone on top of a thing of ice cream. Halo Top ice cream. Love Halo Top ice cream. A few things I would change is, for one, I don't like the harsh line in the back there from the lighting in my backdrop, because in this photo I'm using my old setup where it is two tiles that are like propped up to each other like that, and it's hard to explain without showing it, and I don't have the tiles anymore. And so it just gives a lot of harsh lines in the background and stuff that I don't really like. I think it's very visually distracting. So my new setup, I won't have that because it's all one solid backdrop and it distributes light a little more evenly. Also, I don't like how the ice cream I used was also the same color as the background. Everything's all white. The ice cream truck is all white. The ice cream is all white. The backdrop's all white. There's just almost no color in this at all. So I'm going to change it up a little bit by using my blue backdrop. I also have new lighting, because that will also help the lighting issue that's in this photo. It's not all just the backdrop's fault. I'm also going to be changing out the ice cream. I have a nice strawberry one today, so it'll be a nice brighter color. And I think that will break up all of the monotony and all of just the white everywhere. I think it's going to turn out much better, so let's go try it out. Like I said, one of the things that I really feel like I could improve upon from the original photo is the color of the ice cream. So instead of having the white container of the cookies and cream like in the original photo, I got this strawberry one instead, because it's a pretty light pink color with some dark pink like logo. So I have it pretty much positioned the same way I do in the original photo, because I still really like that. So I have it positioned where the main logo will be visible right here. Actually, I'm gonna move that just a hair, yeah, just a hair. And then I'm going to position the figures still in the same spot, because honestly I really liked them the way they were originally. So I have the ice cream truck right there, slightly over the logo and the words Halo Top, and then have the little figure of the little boy right here. See, I just can't make that go in focus. Oh well. I'm gonna get a little bit of wax, because I keep my wax right here. This is just a pretty basic wax that I use to put on the bottom of figures to make them sticky a little bit so they'll stay in place. Just get a very, very small amount. Like, I'm not even going to show it on camera because like it's just not visible at all. It's so small. Just put a little on his foot. I'm going to put it on the foot that's the furthest away from the camera so that it will not be as visible and hopefully give me less Photoshop work to do. My goal is to have as little bit of Photoshop work I need to do afterwards as possible. So just place him pretty much exactly like he was in the original shot. If he will stay, might have to put more wax. The lights that I have on in here are making it where the ice cream is melting just a little faster than I had anticipated. And so it's making it where there's a lot of like condensation on the top lid. There, that's good. So this should make the shot much better, because it has a little more color from the logos here and here, and just the overall container is a nice light pink color, which I think is really nice, and I think it's going to pop really nicely in a photo. And it also will break up a little bit of the white from this figure and my backdrop, because the backdrop is also another thing that I'm using to improve upon from the original shot. Because in the original shot, it was my old backdrop where I had two marble tiles. One was standing up like this backdrop part here, and the other one was on the ground like this. And it made it for a lot of weird lines and reflections and all sorts of other stuff like that. Another way I am improving this shot from the previous one is that I have a lot more lights now to work with. Because before, in the original shot, all I had was like little clip lights from like a college dorm. So it really wasn't lit very well. Now I have actual like studio lights and a ring light on it. Though it's making the ice cream melt faster, which may or may not be a problem. I don't know. So I'm just gonna go ahead, take the shot. Now in the original shot, I did have the bottom part of the ice cream container blurred out a little bit. Now I had done that in Photoshop, but now I have a little more understanding of the camera settings for this kind of photography. So now I'm gonna be able to do that effect with my camera and not have to do it in Photoshop, which will save me time, but also it just looks a little more natural. Because in the original photo, it does seem a little obvious that it was photoshopped that way. And I'm going to do that by turning the f-stop pretty far down. I'm going to have it down to 4.5, just so it'll have a nice blur from like maybe about the edge here of the lid down. All right, I think I got the shot. Okay, so now I'm done taking the photo. Now it's time to look at the end product. So as you can see, I was able to fix every problem that I felt like the original photo had. I changed out the ice cream to where it's this nice strawberry one. So it's a nice pretty pink color instead of more solid white. The backdrop is all one solid shade of white instead of being broken up awkwardly like in the original. I was able to naturally have the bottom of the ice cream blurred out just a little bit, just to add a little more visual interest to the figures at the top. And all the lighting looks really good in this one because I was able to use my studio lights this time. I say studio lights like they're really nice, they're just cheap ones I got off Amazon. But for the most part, I kept a lot of this the same. I still had the figures and the ice cream position nearly identical, or as identical as I could get to the original. Because I really liked how everything was placed in the original. That's one of the things I really liked about it. So I wanted to keep it in the new and improved shot. So I'm gonna go eat some ice cream. And if you like this video and like to see more like it, please like and comment. And if you see more content like this, then hit that subscribe button. And also maybe comment one of my other old photos you'd like me to retry.